How much money can we make from fishing in The Sims 4? Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 3 of my Rags to Riches fishing challenge. And if you are returning, welcome back. And we have 4,484 simoleons, which has been from selling fish and selling other treasures that we have caught fishing on the yard sale table. We do have some errands on the go, so we'll get a little bit of money from that, but we haven't completed any yet. But we're hopefully just about to complete one, because we're about to try and catch a fish in old New Henford's lake. So yes, I noticed that when you tell people to fish or tell Sims to fish together, that the second one just goes, I can't fish here, so we're gonna have her go fishing. She can get hers done, the one, when we go home and buy a garden patch and plant the pumpkin. And then of course we've got to, it's too late. We're in the right, no, we're not in the right neighborhood. We have to go back to the Bramblewood. But once we go back to the Bramblewood, if we fish up near the top, I think we'll have fished in everywhere in the neighborhood. Did he get that? Oh, we got the money. And he is playful. I'm feeling close with someone. So now he just has the talk to a gnome and find two single gnomes, single Sims, which I haven't even started that one. I just like to, do an errand for the main Sims. Main thing I like to do the one that he just did, the fishing, because it's my favorite one, especially when you're starting and you have no money, because it costs nothing. Whereas this one, you have to deliver a cheese to Agatha. And I always get Agatha and Agnes's name mixed up. And for the Agnes's one, you have to give her a milk. And then also the one for the shopkeeper is like the worst in terms of the outlay, because you have to give 12 eggs, which is 120 simoleons, and you have to get a single serving of food, which we got a cheap one with 7 or 9 simoleons. I don't remember, but we haven't actually finished that one yet because we still need to go talk to the creature keeper. We haven't really fished here, so we're fishing here. So we'll be done with old New Henford in terms of, or just Henford-on-Bagley in general, in terms of that we will have fished here. I did take them, like I said, to Magic HQ, and one of them learned, no, she did not learn that. He learned that. He's getting dirty too, but he's not as dirty as she is. So we're going to stop here, and we're going to cast a spell. Magic spells. He learned Scrubberoo, and she learned Repario. So I don't know that you can learn any mischief magic at the first level, because neither of them could learn anything from Morgan. He would not share any magic with them. So that's why they both only know 2 or 3 spells. And he leveled up and got to level 1, and she actually got to level that same. Oh, I'm on the wrong. To see, I'm not on the same aspiration as him. So, but she can't cast it. Well, she could cast. I expect she knows Desperio too. Not that I'm going to, I'm just looking. Oh, she knows Deliriate. Is that what he knew? Or did he learn a different one? I'm curious now. Magic. Spells. Yeah, they did learn completely different spells from each other. So, but we're going to take a chance. Oh, he has a talent point, which I haven't used, but I'm not really. Well, we will use it. We're going to actually get this experimenter, because we're not really doing collecting over there. So that incredible forager, which can be really useful if you're like everything's up, lets you get double. But we're not doing that. So we're just going to do the experimenter. Magic, we're going to try and Scrubberoo ourselves. And I'm going to do the same thing with her. I'm going to get this experimenter. When experimenting and practicing, Sim gains experience faster with less failures, which is useful. And this, we don't have any computer or anything, or the ability to use a computer, because we're off the grid. Is he going to have any luck? You should keep fishing, my dear. You know what? Why don't you come here and club gatherings. Oh, we don't even have our club gathering going. So let's start that club gathering. And let's come here and rally the troops. So it looks like he was successful. Yay, with both.
Leave his apple.
And I was very happy to see the magic mops, because there have been times I've gone and all they've had is those rocket brooms, which are like 1,000 simoleons, and there was, even though we have money, there's no way I was spending that type of money on that. Okay, so we need to do some more fishing. I don't know that this is the best spot for doing. I don't know if I've caught anything really special in this spot. So we got what we needed in terms of fishing here, because we need to catch a fish, and we did. So what did he actually catch? He caught, it doesn't even show. He caught a perch. That was what he caught. So, and then he got, if you look in the right, he got a chocolate. I will let them plant these because they got them, they earned them. Not like they make you a lot of money, so they can just use them for cooking with kind of thing. They're cheap. They don't even go up in value very much, so that's fine. And he got a fishy protein treat and a healthy treat. So she is the animal enthusiast, so she may want to actually, I'm just curious what this is. Not that it matters, because we've got all of the, we don't have the mushrooms, but we have those 3 things. So I think we'll head back to the Bramblewood, where we'll just fish overnight at the spot we haven't fished at there yet. And then we'll try and see the Creature Keeper in the morning. So I'll be back. We're here in the Bramblewood, or back in the Bramblewood, I should say. So I switched our, I just get me Rex over, and we have collected 20 types of fish, not, the base game fish, because it no longer has to be base game fish, so it makes it much easier to complete this aspiration. But his fishing skill, he's probably level 6. I'm guessing he just leveled up, because I think they both were just like, they were at 5, and she is going, there's 2 spots we haven't fished at that I could find in this neighborhood. There are 3 spots, excluding the pond, that I could find in this neighborhood, one of which we've already fished at. So I brought him to this one, which I don't think I've ever fished at this one at all. This spot here, which is it's green. That's why you see all these light. Which I find, even if I even have it enabled, but I find even when it's disabled, it still does that for me. So I just, and there's a bug report for it, so I just, go with it. Just leave it on. But yeah, those are the only spots. There's this spot that we fished at over, it's hard to see in the dark. But there's the one over by the park, where we were fishing the other day. There's the park, and there's the sign. It was kind of covered by this grass. And that's where I've caught digitalistic sketch pads. And I'm just like trying to go a little closer along here. I'm just curious. No, I can't. And she's caught a fish over where she is, which we'll go check on her. And she should probably level up. I don't think she was there yet. Let's just go. I'm going to stop. So over here is where he's fishing. So this little park area, and there's bathrooms. And they are in different locations, just because I wanted to, fish at all of the locations in this neighborhood, just for the fun of it. Because, well, I didn't realize it was here. I just took a look around, and when I saw it, I thought I would send him here, because I have never ever fished at this spot in the game. So I thought, in the spirit of the challenge, it made sense for me to fish with him there. And speaking of fishing, let us take a look at what fish we have caught. Not what gardening we've got. And the crystals, which we caught fishing. I didn't have them dig anything up when they went to Magic HQ. They bought the brooms, and they learned some magic, and they did search the shelves for tomes, and they did get books, but I think they learned the spells or potions that the books were for. So they're not going to be very used. So you can see we have a lot of missing holes here with the fish. The batfish I find is pretty easy to get if you go over to Moonlit or Forgotten Hollow over there. And we haven't got this basic one. That's funny. So there's some common ones. That's the angelfish, I'm pretty sure. And yeah. the treehouse fish, which we could go to. Well, not that I've caught it lots of places, but one place to catch it is in Forgotten Hollow. Forgotten Hollow. Sylvan Glade is what I meant to say. I guess that's one thing we do need to. But right now I'm just fishing, just getting them to go fishing, and we'll work on the handiness and stuff when we're sticking closer to home and have a home and whatnot. I haven't really caught very much. I'm kind of thinking I need to go to Magnolia Promenade, where we might, because like I said, you don't really make a lot of money from the fish anymore. What you make the money from is when you catch treasures, fishing. So, we probably need to, like, I'm just here because we're hanging out while we wait for the creature keeper so we can try and get, oh, she caught a voodoo doll. So that was a good thing to catch. And we got a bonefish and he got a minnow. That was, oh, was that new? No. No, I remember we fished with bait. We used the minnow as bait. So definitely not new. And so we're catching, like, you know, we hadn't, I think, maybe caught the bonefish before. So that's kind of a nice fish to catch, just it's not useful for what we need right now. We got a cheap little camera. Good if you caught an expensive camera versus a cheap one. I don't know if I've ever caught an expensive camera. Salmon, and which I know we've caught before because I remember. Oh, and so she's at level 6, so she will now be on this next. Well, she caught a feature cube. That's not so bad. That's good. So she is now. So we got some points, so that's good. So we can buy. And I made a couple of holidays so they can make friends and we can buy things to open gifts and whatnot. So let's see again. And that's the book she bought. She found. She didn't buy any books. She found. Oh, she did catch a digitalistic sketch pad. Oh, look at that. I wonder when she caught that. She caught that up there. Let's scroll through. I had never noticed her catching that before. Yeah, she did catch it up there. So I guess you can catch it. So that's the 3rd spot in the game. I don't remember. First spot I ever caught it was the one where the other spot in this neighborhood. And I just caught one recently, and I don't know where because I didn't notice at the time. I noticed afterwards that it was in the Sims inventory, and I think we had fished in a couple of spots, so I just didn't realize that we had caught it. So she's caught 2 very valuable things, I would say, and 1 decently valuable thing. The feature cube is worth a decent amount, and he's just busy catching fish, but nothing unique. Nothing unique at all. So I'm gonna leave him to fish, and I'm gonna look and see if oh, there's the creature keeper. Oh, and there's food here if we needed food. But he's all the way here. So can we catch up to him? Let's like try and fly here and we'll see where he is when we get back. See, because we need to give him the rose, and then we're gonna give the stuff over to the we'll go over and see. And there's a fox. She could, while we're here, because she is, you know, there's no point keeping her on this aspiration anymore because we just need to get to level 10. And I did already with the country caretaker have it on when we moved around from the different neighborhoods, but we could try and socialize with, you know, a bird or something like this. Okay, we're just gonna heads up and assume that he's not gonna be there and that he's gonna go there and we're gonna, okay. All right, no, don't go anywhere. We need to talk to you. So we're going to do, oh, you know that? We don't have a club gathering going again because they don't start automatically when you only have 2 people in this club. You have to start it. We're going to go on Friend of the World, and I'm going to cancel that. And you know, we have some points. So I'm going to go into the rewards store, and I am going to get the incredibly friendly. I don't know if it's really worth it. The Inspired Explorer might be good because we're doing a lot of traveling around and fishing and stuff in different neighborhoods. So maybe I'll try that one for her. And I don't really care about the traits right now, so we won't get the Observant one. But let's try this again. Friendly introduction. And we also have a club boost. That's the other thing we have. So. And a deep conversation, and have a Henford heart to heart. And let's come here and friendly. Well, she could do the offer help with errands because she's our animal enthusiast, so his might be an okay one for her to do. She's already got 2 going on the go, but we're gonna get this too busy one done. Even though it means we don't get to keep the rows, but you can catch the roses sometimes anyways, so. Alright. I once saw a sim fight a rabbit and lose, and they really lost their life. You think rabbits are all cute and fuzzy, and they are, but one must respect them. So we're gonna do mushroom madness. Alright, so now let's try and deliver this rose. Let's try and get these ones done. Well, we don't have the chocolate berries, but we can grow them at least, and then we will have them. And they're in season all year. So, deliver rose. Our only rose. There we go. We need chocolate berry and spicy mushrooms. So that might be a while till we get that one done, because we don't have spicy mushrooms. Okay, so we got that. And so then we have charming and verdant mushrooms. So I could keep them and plant them and then give them to her, but we're just gonna give them to her, and you know, what'll be will be, and not do anything. So let's this is the bunny one. Kind of like the birds better, but the birds aren't right here. But I guess we could just try and discuss rabbity things. Well, have you caught anything good? You just caught fish on that camera. That's not really the best spot. Or it just matters. Probably just luck, to be honest. Gifting, discover gift preferences. Do we have... We could give an apple. We have 2 apples, so we could give an apple. If, or fish. Honestly, we have fish. Talk about gardening. And... Okay, we want to talk to the bunny, Michael. Seriously. Can we talk to the bunny? Gifting, give gift, give fish. We will give a minnow. We're a bit cheap because we're a bit poor. That's why. You know, oh no, I don't have her on the right. Well, I put her over and then I took her off. So none of the socializing, if she even did it, counted. Because he's too busy in my way. So, gossip about the flower bunny. I don't think that gifting counts as something. And I don't think he liked that. Oh, we can take the gift. And socialize, ask what rabbits dream about. So we got 1 socialization done. We got a mighty plant milk. Socialize... tell joke. Oh, that did not work well. Or maybe the joke did work. Show dance move. Embarrass yourself if it doesn't like it. If we unlock it, we'll unlock it. No, we're not gonna go there, thanks. Discuss fox sightings. Okay. I don't know. Oh, we're at 4-5. Good, and we're friends. Yay. And we got that done. We can ask for gardening help, even though we don't have a garden yet, but we will hopefully get one. And okay, feel really good. So we got that done. So let's head. Did he catch anything else? He just caught more fish. So that's not... It's either luck of the draw and it is a spot you can catch things, or it is a spot that is not very good. So let's go get this errand done by delivering these things, and so we can get that over with. So we're here and we're going to give regards and mushrooms from the creature keeper. You can just give regards and not the mushrooms, but I think I have done that once, but it makes me feel bad. So I always give the mushrooms too. Apart from the one time, and it didn't even like register what it was, so it may not make any difference. It may not matter. It was just more how I felt about it. So we are gonna do that, and there. See how that goes. Okay, and so that should make this errand done. We got 175, which is really not very much. But what did we get? We got 4 eggs back. We got a piece of cheese. So we didn't buy the cheese. We got a bottle of milk. We got some flour, some sugar, and a veggie treat. Yeah, I can't say that. Like, that's really a really good errand in terms of the financially lucrative. It's not at all. Got a bottle of milk and the mighty plant milk, which I think she already got that from the bunny, so she did not get that here. And there's Agatha. I'm gonna try and get Rex to hopefully find some single Sims, but I couldn't find anybody so far, but this person there might be single. But Marcel is not. I know that for a fact. Let's put her back over onto here so that I could just make some progress on this. So I'm going to just work through that because that's obviously not that relevant for this. And I'll be back when they are fishing again. I said I'd be back when we were fishing, but we have everything ready. We're about to deliver the dessert because I found the 2 single Sims and, you know, did the talking and whatnot, reported that all back to her. And then it turns into deliver a dessert and the cheese counts as a dessert. So we will get that one done and then see how that goes in terms of our, there we go. Yay. And we got a teeny bit of money. And we got a gnome and some more big seeds. So, and that's all I see that we got. But at least it didn't cost, you know, that much. The cheese isn't that expensive. So I'm going to take them so we can get a little bit more fishing in before we end this part. So I'll be back. So I took them to Magnolia Promenade, which is one of my favorite places to swim, and we have already caught a cowplant berry. We also caught a puffer fish, which was unique. They hadn't caught it before, but that is a city living fish and not a base game fish. So it didn't count for like a new fish that we're missing. So we have to go like to some other places, and maybe we'll go to some base game places, and we need to go probably to Sylvan Glade would maybe be a good place to go to next, because that's a good place to catch things like tree fish, but also they may not be high enough with their fishing skill to get that. Speaking of which, we probably at this point, part of the reason I haven't boosted the fishing skill itself is that maybe there might be fish, lower level fish, that might be harder for them to catch when they get higher up. I'm not sure how important that is when it comes to the fishing skill, like as compared to some of the other skills, like painting. I think there are paintings that you're more likely to get if you're low skill than high skill. I'm not sure. I know there's definitely fish you don't catch until you're higher. And cichlid, is that a new one for us? Keep looking. I mean, it's new in our inventory, but we did sell all the fish we caught in the first place. So there's that. And he caught seaweed. Yeah, I guess he's not that high. Did he just level up and become level 7? Because I see he looks like he's at a new level. Let's switch over to him. And I have them actually on the curator, because anything that they catch that's considered like a fish is considered a collectible. So it actually counts for this aspiration for the catching 10. Obviously, I guess we sometimes catch crystals fishing. We've caught crystals fishing, so that would also work for that too. Because the fishing aspiration is not of any use anymore, because all we need to do is get our skill to level 10, and that's, you know, all we're really working on. So we shall see. We got our... Oh, was that a new one? I'm gonna look. I'm in the wrong spot. I need to be on here. We're gonna take a quick look to see if we got any unique fish there. Yes, it was new. So we did get one unique base game fish, and then the puffer fish is no longer showing as new. But I looked at it when I came in. So we have one more. So we have 12 of the 22 fish that we need to catch, some of which are lower levels. So yeah, I think I won't boost the fishing skill until we have got all the common fish. Once we get all the common fish, then I think it's pretty safe that we'll probably be able to get, you know, whatever. And what did he get there? He caught a cowplant berry. So I'm just going to keep them fishing here, but we're going to leave this part here. Likes and comments are always appreciated, and they really help with the algorithms. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!